My name is Mike Goodwin. I'm 45 years old, and I'm a stand-up comedian.
How did you get to stand-up comedy, bro?
I think I just was the kid that was trying to alleviate tension in the house. Like, my parents would get into these arguments, and I always wanted to make my mother laugh.
Dude, we are simpatico in that, man. That was why I love doing comedy.
Right.
Hearing her laugh
Right.
was the best thing you could do for the whole house.
Clearly. So as a kid, I knew that I loved comedy. I loved it. But I never saw myself as a stand-up. I joined the Army after high school, and I did 4 years active duty. And then after that, I went to college, met my wife. 21 years later, we have 2 children. I was working at various jobs to pay bills, but they just were not the dream. And then recently, my wife said, well, why don't you just do comedy full time? And I was like, okay.
We're so proud of you.
Tonight is a chance for me to make my dreams happen and to make my family proud. High fives. All right.
Hello. And what's your name?
My name is Mike Goodwin.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
I'm doing outstanding. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah? How old are you, Mike?
I'm 45 years old.
Okay, and Mike, where are you from?
I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay, tell us about you, Mike.
So I'm a former vet, Army vet. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. And I also worked as a college counselor in a private school, but now I'm trying to do stand-up comedy.
Oh, really? And who's been your inspiration, Mike?
Well, my family.
Your family.
I'm a father, and I'll be married for 21 years in August.
Oh, wow. And how do your family feel about you being on the show, Mike?
They're excited.
Yeah? Okay, Mike, 2 minutes can change your life on this show. Good luck.
A shout out to all the teachers out there. Round of applause for teachers. Yeah. I have a newfound respect for teachers because my children are in virtual school now. And when it first started, I was the teacher, and it wasn't good. It didn't take me long for my wife to relieve me of my classroom duties. Now I'm over security and snacks. The issue is my wife didn't like my educational philosophy. I was teaching my children things that I learned when I was a child. Do y'all remember those bizarre stories they taught us called nursery rhymes? There was an old lady that lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. So she fed them broth without any bread and whooped them all soundly and put them to bed. Yeah, that lady going to jail. You can't post that. You can't post that on social media, man. What about this one? Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife. He couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell.
Oh, no.
And there he kept her very well. Yeah, Peter has a Netflix documentary coming out called The Making of a Murderer Pumpkin Pie Style, right? Yeah. But the straw that broke the camel's back was when my wife heard my son singing this dumb little song that I taught him in music class. 10 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off, bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Then it was 9 little monkeys. Then 8 little monkeys. Then 7 little monkeys. I'm like, when is this doctor gonna call Child Protective Services on this woman? This woman is clearly overwhelmed by these children. She need to call old lady in the shoe. Yeah. I bet you after some broth and a whooping, they won't jump on their bed no more. Hey, I'm Mike Goodwin. Thank y'all so much.
Very good. You're very likable, very relatable as a parent, and I want to thank you for your laughter, which we need now more than we have ever needed before.
Heidi.
I loved it. Like, I was laughing the entire time, just very clever, so I did like that a lot. Yeah, well done.
It was very creative, and we were all laughing. We were all enjoying what you were doing. It was very light and fun, how it should be.
You know what, Mike, it was interesting because I think you started off a little slow. As the act progressed, you got better and better and more confident. So yeah, I think this was a good audition. I think people are going to be rooting for you, Mike.
Thank you.
Good for you. Okay, we're going to vote. Howie.
Yes.
Heidi.
Mike Goodwin, I give you a yes.
Sophia.
Yes for Mike.
You've got 4 yeses. Congratulations.
Dude, you got me, man. I was cracking up.
He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
That was funny, no?
It was funny.
I can't believe it.
I love y'all so much.